In this video, I will offer you a strategy for you to be able to beat the Gildenberg boss. Well, actually bosses, plural, since you'll have to kill 3. First, we'll take a look at the boss fight mechanics and the steps I took to succeed. The last spell is a dynamic game that is meant to be challenging, therefore there is no such thing as a single perfect strategy. However, as a fairly new player, I managed to win this final night on my 11th run, which isn't that bad. I hope this strategy helps you as it helped me to win Gildenberg. Don't forget to leave a comment below and let me know if it did. Let's start with the boss mechanics. Meet the bosses, Aello, Celaeno and Ocythoe, 3 Harpy bloodthirsty winged creatures. Apologies if I mispronounce the names, but they are somewhat unique. When the combat starts, Aello will land in a middle nest on the top of the mountain and summon a squadron of feathered minions. You will then attack one of your heroes from a distance, adding 2 debuffs, lowering your dodge and damage stats. Your priority is to kill these freshly spawned ravenous nestling minions to force the bosses into the battle so you can kill them. Kill the first boss and the second one will also appear on his nest up in the mountain. Rinse and repeat, kill his minions and go for the boss when he spawns on the ground. You must focus on quickly getting the bosses out of their nests up in the mountain. If you leave them up there, they will randomly target packs of enemies and use an area buff skill. Affected monsters will be buffed for 50% more damage, granted 2 additional movement points and dispel any negative effects they might have. In other words,
I'm in danger!
You don't have to kill every single monster like the previous nights to win. Instead, whenever you kill the last boss, the battle immediately ends and you've won. Let's quickly recap. Number 1. Kill the boss's minions immediately to force the boss to come down from the mountain. Number 2. Kill the boss itself. Number 3. Do this for all 3 bosses. And number 4. Congratulations, you've won. Now let's see how you can get to this point. Because both the bosses and their minions will spawn in random places, I picked long-range flexible weapons to equip the heroes with. My choices were the crossbow, which has ranged good single and AoE damage, the longbow, amazing range, nice damage, and Arctic Blast skill, which is a nice AoE with possible stun effect to slow enemies down. And last but not least, the druidic staff. This one does not have an amazing single target damage, but it does its job. Beasting though, which is an AoE skill, is absolutely fantastic. If you manage to build on the propagation or poison effects, it becomes even better. I remind you once again that other weapons might also work just as fine or even better. If you do get an insane item as a reward, or you can buy one from the shop, go for it. In terms of equipment and perks, it really depends on both the playstyle you have and the weapons you use. I can tell you that in my case, the perks Avid Learner and Specialist were S-tier choices, and having items like this one granted my heroes more action points to do even more damage per turn. On the first day, use your workers to clear ruins focusing on gold. Use that gold to build all houses and you should have some left to get 1 gold mine. Be mindful of where you place your structures though. You can find help on this topic as well as other beginner tips in that video appearing on the top right if you're interested. On day 2, build the remaining gold mines and use your workers once again to remove ruins for gold. I built an armor maker on the second day, but you might not even need to do that. From here on out, it's very straightforward. Build all the scavenger camps and use the workers to clear the remaining ruins, always by choosing materials. The gold you will earn every day can be used in the shop to improve your heroes. Better weapons, armor, potions and so on. Now you might be asking yourself, what about defenses? The answer to this is ballistas. In other havens, this is probably a strategy that most definitely won't work. However, for this specific battle, it was insanely overpowered. With the help of the ballistas, the hordes became easily manageable and as soon as the bosses spawned, they were swiftly put down. This is it. Spend your materials every day and build a wall of ballistas focusing on the attacking directions until you have your haven surrounded by them. If this video was useful for you in any way, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel. That way you'll get notifications on upcoming videos and when I go live here on YouTube. You are more than welcome to stop by and say hi. Have a great day and I'll see you in the next one.